Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo and I am here with Scorpio's reading for April 1st through the 15th, 2020. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you would like to book a reading and this video resonates with you, you can book me for a reading. That information is below in the description box. You can also check out my website at www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com, and I do offer services there as well. To all of my clients that book readings this week, sending you lots of love and light. To my client that booked the energy healing session this week, I'm sending you lots of love and light. And to all of you, let's send love and light to each other as we get through what we need to get through. Now, for Scorpio, let's dive right into the reading. So for the first card that came out for you, you got the 11, 11, 4 of Wands. So we all know what this card talks about. This talks about a destined connection. This talks about the twin flame union. This talks about awakening. This talks about ascension. This talks about how the sky is lit up so bright that you're starting to understand what this journey is about, not so much with your divine counterpart, but what your life path, your purpose, your mission in the world is right now. Clarifying that card, we got the Devil. Okay, so this is basically saying you have come across your twin flame, your divine counterpart. And here we have the Devil, but at the bottom, here's that karmic energy where, you know, these two, they're not chained at the Devil's feet, but they are, you know, really engrossed into each other, or engulfed into each other, and like, you know, into each other's energy as well. And so what this is talking about, it's talking about how, you know, with a twin flame connection, there are things that you guys are going to trigger in each other, mirror, you know, in each other. And you have these cycles where you fall apart, come together, fall apart, come together. And when you're falling apart or in separation, that is your time for healing. Divine won't let it get too bad. When divine feels like it's getting out of control, you'll notice as you look back on your journey, that's what was the most time you needed to separate. This also talks about karmic energy. So there could have been someone that you or your partner were dealing with where it caused a conflict between the connection. You understand? But this is part of the lesson. This is part of your journey. Clarifying the Devil and the 1111, we got the Eight of Cups. So here we go with the Eight of Cups. And so what this talks about is that a person needed to see their true worth, their love to themselves. And maybe if you're the divine feminine counterpart, you weren't realizing how much you needed to love yourself. You were putting all this energy into your divine masculine, trying to heal them, trying to fix them. And you weren't looking at the things that you needed to work on within. And so even though this person is off in a distance, again, you guys have spiritual gifts, like you know, there's a lot of hidden things that either one of you don't know about or vice versa. But this woman is choosing herself. And this was really important. Like, she doesn't care that some of these are knocked down. Some of these are still standing up. I'm going to take this cup and I'm going to put, you know, my own water in this cup, fill my own cup up. So this is the energy, and they're going, and she's pure. So she's going through, you know, her ascension process as well. Or he, the energies can be interchangeable. And so with the next card in the present position, we got the Ace of Wands. So this talks about the fire element, Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius. The Devil represents I believe Capricorn. I believe. Don't quote me on that. I believe Capricorn, the earth element. All right. So with this, it talks about a blessing out of thin air, your abundance. Like Spirit is trying to hand you, you know, what you need to get you through this journey. And, you know, what your gifts are is tied to the abundance that you'll create for yourself. But you have to stop resisting. You have to start surrendering. The next card, clarifying the Ace of Wands. Check this out. Page of Pentacles. So with the Page of Pentacles, you see this person giving back. This is more earth energy. With the Page of Pentacles, this person has done the healing. This person knows that, you know what, the material world doesn't mean much to me me anymore. I know what that brings, but I also know what compassion, empathy, and being for one another represents as well. And you see how huge this pentacle is, but he's going to offer it to this little person here. And the person's like, oh my God, like, wow, like, you know, like this is something that maybe you wouldn't have done had you not gone through your ascension, your awakening process, okay? You have some good cards here, so this is really good. Okay, Scorpio, if you like to book a reading and you don't know what a twin flame is, I do offer those readings as well. So for the future position, here you are, like you have so many choices that you have to make and you don't know what to choose. You're just looking at everything and what you're like, what are my options? Like, what do I do? Spirit will guide you through. I would say for you, the best advice is to seek spirit before you make decisions. If you really want to make sure you stay on the right path and like not, you know, be set back, regardless of what decision you make, you're going to end up where you're meant to be anyway, but it's just going to like do detour and route you away a little further, if that makes sense. The card clarifying the Seven of Cups, and this is the water element, the Seven of Cups. Here's more earth. So with this person steps back and he's realizing everything that he's built, his pentacles, his money, everything. And I think that's why this card is here like this, because it's like, you know what, it's better to give than receive. Because maybe in the, you know, in the past, like you really wasn't about that life. You're like, you know, I worked hard, I'm not giving up a dime. And it could be vice versa if you're watching for your partner. The overall energy, Five of Pentacles. Again, more earth energy. So Scorpio, this is someone's story and you are definitely with an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So here, again, like someone feels like they've been left out in the cold. That's how this energy feels. Someone feels like someone, like, you know, ghosted them, cut them out. But with this here, it's like you guys will always be connected. You are divinely destined, brought to each other. And they're getting through this storm together. But what they don't realize is that through this darkness, there's so much abundance, like waiting for you guys to grab it. Like with this connection is going to really bring, you know, you could be the power couple. You understand what I'm saying? So really pay attention to that. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles, we got the Two of Swords. So with the Two of Swords, it's like this woman, she's pure, she's understanding like her worth, her value, but you know, people are fighting for his or her attention. Like, you know, who wants Scorpio? Like, who deserves Scorpio? Again, this could be a twin flame, this could be a karmic. You put it where it resonates. And again, the moon, this is a crescent moon, so pay attention to the crescent moon. When you see this crescent moon, maybe this is when these energies start to appear. Always pay attention to the signs and symbols that are in the card, okay? The next card out is the Judgment card. So again, here you see people ascending, like the angel has blown the horn, everyone's rising, they're ascending, and you're on an ascension process. Like you're going through a radical change where, you know, when you look back, you're not the same as who you were, and you needed this because you're definitely being called to do something great, okay, in regards to your life path and your purpose. All right, let me move some of these cards out of the way. Let me just get it for you for a second. Okay. All right, guys. So in the Romance Angels, the first card that came out is stay optimistic about your love life. It says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So really start talking about what you want to see and don't talk about what you don't want to see. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So on these connections, you'll find that, you know, inner childhood wounds start to rise up and you're just like, man, I really didn't think about that before. Like I thought I pushed that away or forgot about it, and it starts to rise. And this is because of the connection. It says trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So you got to trust it. And then it says separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So with the connection like these, you will go through those separation periods, but it's for the healing for the both of you. The overall energy, release your ex. It says the time has come to clear your energy. Okay. Under that card, soulmate. Under that card, passion. Under that card, let go of control issues. This is someone's story. And if this is resonating with you, really resonating with you, you definitely need to book me for a reading so I can go over like how to navigate through this connection in a peaceful way. All right, so for work your lights, what advice does Spirit have for you April 1st through the 15th? The first card out is the Great Gathering, okay? The Great Gathering. And it says, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. So you're starting to attract people in your life that's going to help you along the journey. Your overall energy, it says, share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Yeah. So start speaking, like for example, I tell people all the time, with me, 3 years ago, you wouldn't have told me that I had, a YouTube channel, that I was getting booked for readings, that I was doing like all of these type of beautiful spiritual things, because I thought I was going to be this huge like music star. And they always say, if you want to hear God laugh, tell him what you think you should be doing. So at the end of the day, like go and just go with the flow, let go and let God. Okay, Scorpio? All right, so for the Ascendant Master you need to work with for April 1st through the 15th, this is the Wall Qual. It says Dharma unfolding. And here it says, remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So your cards are your cards, whether you use Oracle, whether you use Tarot, like your cards are your cards. So this is the person. Google this person and find out more information. And I guarantee you it's going to align with what you're going through right now, okay? All right, guys, Scorpio, that is your reading for April 1st through the 15th, 2020. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can. That information is below in the description box. If you can't, that's okay. Subscribing to my channel is the same form as an energy exchange donation. Okay, love and light, guys. Talk to you soon.